Welcome, Taurus, to your weekly reading. This is for the 31st of March to the 7th of April. We are going to go ahead and see all the possible energies and messages coming through for you for this week. Taurus, I'm starting off by looking at the area you should focus on. We will then look at your possible challenges, if any. Thirdly, we will look at messages and advice from Spirit. And finally, the possible outcome of the week. Taurus, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Taurus, I'm going to start off over here with the Chariot, and we're looking at the area you should focus on, and I am just going to get your clarifier. So we want to see now what the Chariot is all about. For Taurus, please. The Moon. So we have two major arcana cards coming out here. So we know that whatever this area is, it's significant, my dear Taurus, and it's going to have a big impact on your life. And the area you've been asked to focus on is coming through as the Moon. So it's somewhere where there is an unknown element. You could be waiting for an answer. You could be in two minds about something and you don't know whether to move forward or to pull back. Perhaps you have a very big decision to make. Or perhaps, my dear Taurus, you're just waiting on something. Now, when the Moon appears, it can tell us, Taurus, that you could be feeling quite unnerved, insecure, fearful about what's going on. And that makes complete sense, because when we are dealing with big unknown energies, especially if they could affect our life in some way, it makes sense that we're going to feel unnerved in some way. However, my dearest Taurus, whatever this is for you, I do feel that this week you get an answer. And this is because we have the Chariot sitting on top of our Moon. And the Chariot is a fast-moving success card. So it tells us that you're going to find out whatever this Moon energy is for you, and it's going to enable you to move forward in a confident, strong, and powerful way. Now, as you can imagine, Taurus, this can come through anywhere. You could be waiting for a legal outcome. You could be waiting to hear if you got a job and you really want this job. So you've stopped looking for other jobs because it all depends on what happens with this job. With the Chariot here, I do feel that the answer that's coming through is going to be positive and in your favor. So if it's that job you're waiting to hear from, I feel you're going to get a positive response and you're going to be able to move forward and start that job very soon. If the Moon is the energy of waiting for a legal outcome, and of course, Taurus, when we're waiting for something so big to come through, it gives us this insecure energy. Once again, I feel the answer is going to be positive. The Chariot's a wonderful card to see here because I see you moving forward, my dear Taurus, taking this answer and now getting on with whatever you need to move forward into. Whether it's a new job, moving homes, progressing with a particular relationship, leaving a legal situation behind, I do feel this is going to be a positive result, and you, my dear Taurus, are now able to move forward into whatever is most important in your life right now. So a really positive message coming through. Let's move on now and see what Six of Wands is all about. That is sitting in your possible challenges. So we want to see now what Six of Wands is for Taurus, please. The Hermit. Taurus, what we are seeing here is directly connected to the area you should focus on. And the Hermit is coming in, letting me know that while some of my Tauruses have been going through the moon energy, you've pulled back in some way. And it could be, my dear Taurus, that you just didn't feel like going out there, meeting friends and family, networking and socializing. Whatever it was that you've been waiting for could have weighed quite heavily upon you. And you were just waiting to see what you needed to do and how you needed to progress before you could really feel free and be yourself again. So for many of my Tauruses, I see you've been spending a lot of time alone, thinking, contemplating, and really doing the deep dive. But as we saw with your first card, this is coming to an end. And here we see Six of Wands sitting above the Hermit. So what I am seeing for you, my dear Taurus, not only does this energy release for you, and not only do we see you getting a really positive result, but with Six of Wands, it tells me that if there were other people involved in whatever this was, if this was that job you were interviewing for, there could have been quite a few other people also striving for the same job. If you have been waiting to find out if your application for a home has been approved, we see with Six of Wands there could have been a lot of other people also putting in applications. You could see this could come through anywhere. If this is you with your own business and you have pitched on a certain piece of business, there could have been other companies pitching as well. However, my dear Taurus, you've got Six of Wands sitting here, and Six of Wands is our victory card, same as the Chariot. Both speak to us of success. And with Six of Wands here, I see that this victory tells us very clearly that you beat out the competition. You, my dear Taurus, are coming out the victor, the winner. And with Six of Wands, I see that this is not only an external victory, that you get the position, you get their apartment, you get the positive outcome of that legal situation, but I also see that there is such a deep sense of inner victory. You've been through a lot, my dear Taurus, and you've come out of it with these two incredibly strong and powerful cards. Very strong and positive message coming through. So that being said, Taurus, I do not feel you have any big challenges coming up this week. Let's move on now and see what Ten of Wands is all about. That is sitting in messages and advice from Spirit. So we want to see now what Ten of Wands is for Taurus, please. Ten of Cups. My gosh, what an incredible week this is going to be for you. Ten of Wands comes in as Spirit is confirming that you are putting down a heavy load. And the Ten of Wands is connected to the Moon and the Hermit. And as you can see, that poor chap is struggling to carry all those wands. Spirit is confirming that this has not been an easy time, that you've really had to go through a lot of hurdles and challenges, a lot of energy of slogging through it, pushing through it to get to where you're going. But you're arriving there, my dear Taurus, and I do feel that many of you are going to feel it and see it this week, especially with Ten of Cups coming out. So you're going from this energy into Ten of Cups, which is the happily ever after card. You, my dear Taurus, are getting exactly what you have wished and prayed for with regards to this situation. And the outcome, my dear Taurus, I do feel is going to meet, if not exceed, all your expectations. So what a wonderful, clear and strong confirmation coming through from Spirit. Now let us see what the King of Pentacles is all about. That is sitting in the possible outcome of the week. So we want to see what King of Pentacles is for Taurus, please. The Queen of Cups. Taurus, you are presenting this week as King of Pentacles. It does not matter if you're masculine or feminine. It's the energy of King of Pentacles I am speaking about. And we see at the end of the week, my dear Taurus, you feel like the King of Abundance. The King of Pentacles is a strong, grounded, and prosperous king. This is the king that understands how things work on the physical realm. He knows that there are times you have to go through quite challenging periods, that you have to strive and work really hard in order to get the results you want. And by the end of this week, we see you sitting back, my dear Taurus, on your throne, feeling prosperous, blessed and abundant, because everything that you have gone through, all the insecurity, the doubt, the worry, the periods of spending on your own, thinking and wondering, how am I going to do it? Am I going to be able to manage it? Will I pull this off? All now fades into the background and you are able to focus on what Ten of Cups represents to you. Remember, Ten of Cups is the happily ever after card, and that is your happily ever after right now. Now, interestingly, we have somebody coming through at the end of the week presenting as Queen of Cups. Once again, this could be a masculine or feminine. It's the energy of Queen of Cups I'm speaking about. What I see here, my dear Taurus, is that this could be somebody new or somebody already in your life, but there is somebody who is going to be very supportive of you. Somebody who's going to be willing to listen to you, to understand you, to brainstorm with you. They understand what you have been through and they really want to be there for you as you now embrace what your happily ever after is. So this could be your significant other, now so excited for you as you get that promotion and increase at work. This could be a new romantic partner coming in that is an exceptionally emotionally wise and intelligent person and just has wonderful insights to share with you. This could be a family member that saw you going through really a tricky and challenging period and now is your number one supporter as you embrace your Ten of Cups. Whoever it is for you, my dear Taurus, this is somebody who cares a great deal for you and wants the best for you. So what a wonderful ending to an incredible week. Let's go ahead now and get your oracle card message for the week. So we want to see now what Taurus's message is, please. Prosperity. My gosh, my dear Taurus, this is going to be quite a spectacular week for you. We saw prosperity come through for you when you presented as King of Pentacles, and now you have your oracle card message of prosperity. You, my dear Taurus, are going to feel showered with prosperity and abundance. And Taurus, with this coming through so strongly right now, I do feel that this energy of prosperity will come through very strongly in one area of your life, the area in particular where you have felt the moon and the hermit energy. But once this vibration of prosperity comes in to one area, that it will have a ripple effect in many other areas. If, for example, this moon energy for you, my dear Taurus, was waiting to find out if you got that particular job that you've been striving for, and you find out that you did get that job, once you get that job, you will now have the prosperity and abundance to take care of yourself comfortably. You will also now have the means to travel, to spoil your loved ones, to learn new things, to start new sports and hobbies, things you were not able to do before. And so the vibration of prosperity just gets stronger and bigger. You have a lot here to look forward to. So that is all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most wonderful week, and I am sending you all so much love.